Hello, and welcome to our Cerenade video. In this video, we will go over e-filing the I-131F, which was recently released by the USCIS and is now available on eIMMIGRATION and eCMS. Now, in order to use this feature, you must be signed up to the e-filing optional module. Let us log into the caseworker portal. For our example, we will use a client profile that already has information and a case that already has been created. If you need help with creating either, on the description of this video are links showing you how. Let us search for a case profile. Once inside the case, let us go to the Form section. In the Form section, we will click on Add Forms, and then search and add forms. On the form name, you can type I-131F, or simply type 131F and hit Enter. You will see the form listed below as the I-131F Intake Form Wizard. Click on the checkbox to the left and proceed with clicking on Add and Close to add the form to the case. You have now added the I-131F. To work on the form, click on the form number to take you into the form. You will go page by page, making sure information transferred over from the client profile and filling out the blanks to form-specific questions. As you work on the form, you will have selections to make to better import the form with the correct information you wish to auto-populate. For example, like wanting the attorney or office phone number listed and wanting the attorney or office email address on the Prepare Info section, you will see radio buttons to select either. Or selecting spouse's information to import, or parents' information on the spouse or parents' info section, you will see a Select Party button to import there. You will go section by section, confirming and verifying everything looks good. Once finished, you will click on Save up top and exit the form. Now, you will want to schedule the form to the e-filer. If you do not have the e-filing application downloaded, we will show you in a bit how to download. First, let us schedule the form. The first thing we want to do is lock the form. By locking the form, no one can make any edits to ensure information populates correctly. Lastly, you will click on the Schedule button on the right. This will then send it to the e-filing application. If you have already downloaded the e-filing application, you can proceed with opening the e-filing application. If you don't, click on the Tools button on the left and click on e-filing. You will be taken into a page to download the e-filer and will select the Launch button, which will download to your computer and you will install it on your computer. Once installed, open the e-filing application. The e-filer will open up and ask you to put your website name. If you go back into the section you downloaded the e-filer, you will see a website name specific to your account. Proceed with copying and pasting or retyping the website URL into the e-filer. Then you will be asked to enter your eIMMIGRATION or eCMS login credentials. Proceed to enter those credentials and log in. You should now be logged into the e-filer. You will see your scheduled forms to the left, which includes the I-131F you just worked on. Click on that I-131F. To the right, you will be taken into the My USCIS account. You will be asked to enter your credentials from the My USCIS website, which is either your attorney profile or the client's account, and a security code will be emailed to the associated email address belonging to the My USCIS account. Proceed with locating that code in your emails and enter it onto the My USCIS website. Once successfully logged in, you will navigate to the area to file forms online and select the I-131F. You will then be given a set of instructions, and once reading and confirming those instructions, you will click on Start. You are now inside the I-131F form and ready to e-file. You will see the Populate Data button appear on the top right. Once clicked, the information from your form inside eIMMIGRATION will start to populate. You will go page by page clicking that Populate Data button, and page by page it will populate the form. Now, a few notes regarding this specific form. On the Your Account Information section, although the software does populate the address information of the client, you will get an alert that the zip code does not populate. We kindly ask that you manually insert the zip code of the addresses you entered inside the form in eIMMIGRATION. Once inputting those, you will continue clicking the Populate Data button until completing the form and submitting it. Once finished, you will click on Mark as Complete. Enter a reference number and click on Mark as Complete. The form will no longer appear as a scheduled form in the e-filer, and if we go back into the case, we will see the status as completed and include that reference number that you just entered. This concludes our video on how to e-file an I-131F.